Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Cocktail Hour featuring the PS Best Friends co-hosts. I'm your host, Anthony Palm. With us, of course, we got Jeffrey Mizrahi and Miguel Alvarez. How you guys doing?
What's up?
How's it going?
So if you're new to the show, this is a lot more laid back of a show than the PS Best Friends episodes. This is kind of an episode where we're each going to just talk about whatever we want to talk about for the week, whether it be something that happened to us or something we just wanted to ask the other guys. So, what did you guys want to talk about this week?
The show's gonna be
first of all, how you guys been? Let's start with that. How was your weeks?
Doing good.
How was your Valentine's Day, Jeffrey?
What did I even do Valentine's Day? Did something happen?
Didn't you? I thought you had a friend.
The shooting happened. Shit. That was completely totally
That was on
unrelated.
Valentine's Day?
Yeah,
I didn't even process that.
I'm like, why am I remembering something happened that day?
That's why I did not even process that. Like I knew it happened, but I didn't think about it. That's wow.
But yeah, no, I definitely saw a movie. I don't know, I'm blanking on everything I did this week. Oh, someone else started and I'll remember it.
Miguel, how was your Valentine's Day?
It was the same as any other day. I mean, the same.
Okay.
What did you do, Anthony? The only one.
Yeah, you're the one that has.
We actually didn't really do anything
You're
for
married,
Valentine's Day. We Tay bought me a new guitar. She bought me an acoustic, which is over there somewhere, but I won't get it now.
Here's the question for you. Well,
she bought it for me the day before Valentine's Day.
Do you need to get something?
No. She bought it for me just really to buy it for me, and it just happened
for
to be Valentine's Day. Yeah. No,
I feel like people
I've been wanting a new guitar lately anyways, so I think she was going to buy it for me regardless, and it just happened to be Valentine's Day. It was like the nearest holiday.
But people make it seem like it's like you have to do something for your significant other, or
general consensus,
get something for them, and it's like...
I think Anthony made a good post on Facebook, actually. The one you made about Valentine's Day. It's pretty much saying, it's a BS greeting card holiday, but like, it doesn't hurt to like have an extra day just to like think about like, let me show my my love towards the people around me,
And didn't he posted a picture of his cat though?
No,
that
was definitely a picture of my wife and I. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we're at. Where if we can afford to do something, we'll do something. We ended up going out for dinner the next night because it was a lot less busy. We ended up going to a hibachi restaurant, but we didn't get hibachi. We just got sushi and
Did you not sit up by the hibachi thing? What's it called?
It's like it's a Japanese restaurant. It's like a Japanese Asian fusion restaurant. And they
I'm saying, did you not sit up around what the fuck's it called? The thing he grills on.
No, we didn't do hibachi. We just did a normal dinner. So there was like a normal dining area as well. So we did that. I had a little bottle of sake for myself. She got some kind of blood orange mixed drink, which looked really good. So that was fun. But yeah.
You ever do into the hibachis and get and have like a majority of the table, but then like they could easily fit more people on, so they just throw more people onto your table, and it's just hey guys.
You're always next to some random weird guy, and then like
not random weird guy, it's.
You ever have like when you're at the table and there's like a whole other party there, and they're all like doing the sake shit where they're shooting the sake in your mouth.
Exactly.
And like you don't want to do it, but then there's all the other guys that are like, oh, do it, and it's like fuck. And it's like so I did it once.
An 8-people table, and there's just this like it's like, oh cool, we're gonna be doing our goofs, manning this table, fucking around with the chef or whatever, and then this like second or first date ass couple show up and like awkwardly sit on the side next to us. It's like, we had
can't like party and you can't like have fun now because it's like awkward. So
yeah,
but yeah, and then I ended up making homemade chocolate dipped strawberries for Tay. Because that's just like $50 from fucking Edible Arrangements. Do not do that. Like, life tip for anyone in a relationship. Do not buy $50 chocolate covered strawberries. Go make your own. They're going to like it more because they're homemade, personally made. And it's like fucking like 90% cheaper. Do that. Don't do that.
My friend's mom makes those desserts, and she charges a fortune. But yeah, good move on making them. Smart.
Fucking, it was like $5 for a box of strawberries and like $5 for the chocolate. They're like, do not waste your money on that. Your significant other will love it a lot more because you made it too. So it's like, it's insane that people spend that money.
Right.
Just saying, guys, gotta be smart.
Love adjacent news. I saw Phantom Thread. You guys hear this? The Daniel Day-Lewis.
That's his last movie,
film.
right?
Yeah, I don't know. It was okay. It was very classic artsy.
Yeah, I got the vibe for that.
Like if you ever watch like a TV show or something, and the characters like go to like a stereotypical, like a made up in their universe, like artsy film, and then like they only show like the in their seats and stuff, but you could hear like the piano music in the background and like the like, oh, I'll never leave you type like dialogue. So is that, I don't know. I expected like it'd be awesome just because like Daniel Day-Lewis is such an awesome actor, but
Update, Tay just texted me and said, stop lying to men. Women do want edible arrangements. LMFAO.
I told you.
Well, then she lied to me saying she liked it, so what the fuck? Can't win.
Who's lying to who here? That's funny. She could hear you through the door.
She's like literally on the other side of this wall. Like the couch.
listening
for
to
the living
that
room's
ear.
on the
I
other side
told
of
you,
this wall.
dude.
That's a Patreon tier, live listenings from
And then she did. Then she also replied after hearing me again. I did like it. LMAO.
Nice.
Yeah, but
come on. Yeah, a lot of mixed messages. I don't know who to believe. But yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys fall on like? Do you guys watch? Yeah, I guess we talked about that last time. You didn't really watch artsy movies, so it's kind of about it.
The artsiest movie I ever seen is probably Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yeah. You didn't see have you seen
Pixar
La La?
movies
I don't know.
count as artsy?
Nah, I guess not artsy, but like Oscar baity movies. You know, it's like movies that are just,
Birdman, I guess, maybe.
yeah, true. That would
movie
fall
was
into that
fucking
category, but that was
wacky.
like a great one. Like that.
Oh, you know what?
artsy's
Like
not,
Foxcatcher
pejorative,
I've
you know?
seen. That movie was weird as
Foxcatcher?
fuck.
Oh, that was with
That was
Steve
the
Carell.
one. Steve Carell had like all the crazy makeup on, so
As
he
an
looked like a
old man,
totally
yeah.
different human. Like he looked like a completely different human. It was weird, but it was a good but very very boring movie. Like it just was like an hour too long. I think if they
Yeah.
cut off like an hour of like the boring shit, it would have been much better. It was interesting, but it was almost like a documentary at that point. Like it's just very slow paced and very very tense. But when a movie is so tense and is also so long, it's kind of like the payoff was at the very end of the movie, and it wasn't even a huge payoff. So it's like it was good, not great. Definitely Oscar baity. Not for me. It was okay. I think I bought it on Vudu. I should have just rented it. It was like $9, so I was like, whatever, I'll buy it. But it was okay. Tay thought it was extremely boring.
Yeah, I can imagine. In other long movie news, Miguel watched his favorite movie again. What do you think about that?
And again,
Interstellar, twice.
Interstellar. Oh, you watched it twice this week?
Yeah, dude.
he said he watched it 2 days in a row.
I told you guys twice, 2 days in a row. I didn't feel like playing anything, so I watched that movie.
So now, when you
Twice.
put that movie on, are
It's
you
good.
like me with like the Lord of the Rings, where I just put it on as like background kind of?
No, I put on and I'm watching it. I told you guys
Okay.
this. I watched.
I mean,
the
with
movie.
me,
I
I've
pay
watched
attention
those.
to it.
I've watched like the Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, all those things so many times that I can be doing 17 other things and still quote the lines before they happen.
No,
So you are
I'm not
zoned in.
I want to watch the
So
movie.
you
I
watched-
sit down. And
So you
watch
watched
the movie.
almost 6 hours worth of Interstellar this past week.
Yeah, the movie is fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I get
separated
shit
into
for
like
Lord of the
two
Rings and
acts.
Star Wars,
Also,
so
you know, like
Yeah, they're separated into arts. You could see where it stopped, like the first
once he goes
act.
to
Yeah,
space.
and then you got the second one. Should we?
I mean,
Hey,
Apple
I'm
I'm gonna
hasn't
spoil
seen
it. I'm gonna watch it soon.
You're not gonna fucking watch it. You
I'm gonna-
have.
I
the-
mean,
you
if
have
you
the
keep talking
Blu-ray
about it, it's
and
gonna
you
make me
don't
watch it.
The only reason I'd say he will watch it and don't spoil it is because he owns the Blu-ray. If he didn't have
When
a
did
Blu-ray
you got
and,
that
like,
Blu-ray?
But you keep talking about it, it's gonna make me watch it. So if you spoil it, I will never watch it. So if you want me to watch it, don't spoil it. The fuck.
Don't spoil
Plus,
it.
like, who knows who hasn't like watched it that's listening to this? Don't spoil it. The fuck.
But yeah, no, I really enjoy. Interstellar was so good. I saw it for the first time recently, and I guess funny
amazing,
enough,
dude.
I also did a rewatch.
Oh, I spoiled you one thing from you, but I guess someone told you. So.
I'm pretty sure I wrote that in
Another
the
update
chat.
from my wife. We've owned it for 3 years. You're not watching it. Stop lying to yourself.
Exactly.
Nice, that's
that's
funny.
what I'm going. That's like you're
Crying
not gonna watch
emoji.
it. You had it for 3 years already. You're not gonna watch it.
All right, I'm gonna watch it this week. If I don't
Nice.
watch it before next episode, you can spoil it.
Stay
Okay.
tuned for Interstellar Spoilercast on episode 5.
I'll watch it
But yeah,
tomorrow.
I also actually watched Social Network again. I guess I was inspired by Miguel watching his favorite film, so I'm like, oh, I gotta watch my favorite film.
It's not my
I
favorite.
I gotta
film.
watch. I gotta watch Eternal Sunshine then. If we're all watching our favorite
Yeah.
movies.
No, I see what you're saying though. Like if you could put a movie on in the background, like a Star Wars or something. But
It depends
Like a
on the
Star
movie,
War.
yeah, I know. I always say Star Wars singular since the Arrested Development joke.
I know that is a good joke where she's like, "Here's $5. Go watch a Star Wars."
Here's $20.
Well, whatever
to
it
go
is,
see a
whatever.
Star War. The fuck is
Seal.
$20. But no, Social Network. Yeah, I love just watching that movie. Like I could keep it on the background,
Can we do this for next episode?
What?
All of us watch each other's favorite movies. So you guys go watch Eternal Sunshine.
Oh, I'm not watching no Star Wars movie.
No, it's I just said Eternal Sunshine. It's Spotless Mind.
Yeah, I'll watch Eternal. I haven't seen it in a while, and I only saw it once.
Is it on Netflix?
If it's on Netflix, I'll watch it. Yeah, easy.
It's on. It's on and off. I don't know if it's still on, but you can get
Or
it.
in Amazon Prime.
We'll check. I don't think Social Network is anywhere.
I don't want to spend,
I don't think any of our movies are anywhere. Interstellar's not on
Eternal
Netflix.
Sunshine is
was
on and
in
off.
Prime
I know
for a
Eternal
while.
Sunshine is on and off
Prime.
on Netflix.
But yeah, Social Network definitely isn't.
Social
We'll
Network is
mail
okay.
each other
It's kinda
Blu-rays.
Well, you lying. You just said you put Cody on your Xbox. Don't lie.
Who?
Whoa!
But it doesn't
legal,
work properly, dude.
Illegal things. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not saying I do it.
You
why
have
don't
it
we
too.
why don't we do that?
So shut the
Yeah. Why don't? Can we do that though? Like for real? We'll
I'll
talk
try,
about our
I'll
favorite
try.
movies next week.
I'll put a.
What's the movie about? Just give me a quick pitch. The one that
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. So there is this company.
I say quick pitch, not the whole
I'll
story.
spit. Jim Carrey
No.
tries forgetting his ex-girlfriend. There you go.
There's a company that wipes people out of people's minds. Like you can erase your ex from your mind. So you never dated her. Like so you think you never dated her.
I didn't like how.
So
like,
Jim
sci-fi
Carrey is
that
trying to
part was.
erase his ex from his mind.
With Jim Carrey, so it's like a comedy movie.
No, it's more. It's one of Jim
It's
Carrey's
slightly
more serious
dark.
roles.
It's slightly dark.
So it's
comedy,
not good
I'd say.
then.
No?
It's dark comedy. Yeah, it's like dark comedy. Mark
Dry
Ruffalo's in
comedy.
it. Tom Wilkinson's in it. Not Kate Blanchett. Kate Winslet is in it.
Yeah, she's the girl, right?
Elijah Wood is in it.
Oh, he is. Good call.
I'll think about it.
He plays Patrick.
Hold on, wait, and Anthony, you've never seen Social Network, right?
Nope.
Oh, you did. Oh, then you got to watch Social Network.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying. So we'll
Interstellar.
all watch each other's.
Oh, we're all watching. I thought we were just doing one each. Oh yeah, I can watch.
Yeah, so I'll watch Interstellar and Social Network. Miguel, you watch Social Network and Eternal Sunshine. Jeffrey
I already
watches
saw
Eternal
Social
Sunshine.
Network. I don't need to watch it again. No waste of time.
Yeah,
All right, well,
waste
go
of
watch
time.
Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah, I'll watch Eternal Sunshine. But besides that, Black Panther did come out this week, and
None of us have seen it yet.
None of us saw it.
No, don't care.
Yeah,
Not intentionally.
what are
I
you gonna
just haven't had.
do?
time.
We're all got to see it, but it's just like it's.
But you have a question, right, Jeffrey?
Yeah, let's jump on this for a bit. You think movie fatigue's gonna happen? I think it's already kind of happening.
Movie fatigue or franchise fatigue?
Sorry, franchise fatigue. Yeah.
I think
FF.
I think people think it's happening, but Black Panther is breaking all kinds of records. So clearly
Yeah.
it's not. It's like
True.
maybe up here it's happening, like mentally. People are like, I don't know, but then you see it anyways. It's one of those like, shut
But-
up, you'll buy it anyways type of things.
It's not just on movies, dude. I'm saying it could be TV shows like Walking Dead, dude. A lot of people
Well-
are just
well,
over.
Walking
The
Dead
numbers
is
are
just-
down.
Walking
Yeah,
Dead is
fear.
just, it should have ended a long time ago.
Yeah.
No,
Like
but
Marvel,
actually,
Marvel, it's not gonna get to the franchise fatigue until the next Avengers movie comes out. I
Yo,
think.
there's a
That's
new-
But then they're
there's a
soft
new
rebooting
Marvel-
it anyways.
There's
So
a new Marvel
maybe it's
show
how-
coming out, and that no one even talked about. Runaways.
I thought it was
Oh,
already
that's
out.
on
Another sign.
Amazon
already
or
out.
Hulu or something.
I think it's already out. Wow, I haven't seen a single ad for it. But I mean, I think actually the fatigue is coming. Not
Oh, it is.
really, not really mainstream though. It's for us, for the people, I guess like the more nerd people, who
The
have
people that were
been
fans of it before it was cool.
from the get go. We were exposing, I guess, like voluntarily ourselves to all of it. So we were trying to get as much as possible, and now it's like, oh, what the fuck? We consume so much. Why am I tired of it? You know. Whereas, it's finally hitting its stride mainstream, and that's why.
I can agree
Black
with that.
Panther is so popular.
I think
right
the
now with
mainstream,
everyone,
it's
you know?
not. There's no. I don't think fatigue is coming for mainstream, like you said. I think it's like Marvel fans, like like me, or I don't know if you guys read Marvel comics, but it's like, I mean, they are doing. Supposedly, they're doing like either a soft or hard reboot, depending on the
After Avengers.
depending
4.
on how huge Avengers 4 really is, because they said Ultron was huge, and then it was like a villain of the week story.
I think it's gonna be a
but-
new universe.
they
New
think
Earth,
that-
Earth 2 or whatever.
So depending on how they might just reboot the MCU, and it might just be this gigantic collection of movies that has a start and end with Avengers 4. So if they do that, I think that's perfect, and then it's here we go again. The
you
meme
think
of
there
Gordon
would be,
Ramsay where it's
any
like bloody
break?
hell, there we go again.
Nice. Do you think that there'd be any break or time between the end of this current situation and you think like
They would
months
just pick
after
right
there'll be
because think about it.
phase 5?
They would do similar to like what Fox did, where Fox quote unquote rebooted the X-Men universe with Days of Future Past, and then they're like, here's Logan. It's the third Wolverine movie, but it's technically the first Wolverine movie because the first two didn't happen
true.
now. So it's like
Yeah.
they're just gonna hit the ground running.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there.
What's
you know,
another
what?
franchise that you guys are kind of done with?
I mean, Star Wars, I would say, not done with at all, but I'm saying like more into the fatigue stuff in the sense that, you know, like.
Yeah, I'm
5
always
years
gonna
ago.
go
Think-
see the
well,
Star Wars
let
movies,
me,
but I do think they need
This
to chill
question's
out.
more for Anthony. Are you okay having a Star Wars movie every year? Or should
See,
they be like
it's-
every other year at least?
I would prefer they did the 3-year cycle for the saga movies, like because when the first 6 came out, obviously there was the huge gap between episode 6 and episode 1, but between 4, 5, 6 and 1, 2, 3, there was a 3-year. Was it 3? Because it was 99, 2002, 2005. So it was a 3-year production
Around 3
cycle
years,
versus a 2-year. I thought that was way better. It fit way better. Plus, they didn't have the anthology movies in between. So really, it's like it's a 2-year production cycle between saga movies. Plus, you have anthology movies. So we had episode 7.
Yeah, it was
Rogue
harder
One,
to make
episode
movies
8,
before, dude.
Han Solo. No, I know, but I'm just saying I think
That's a good
that
point. That's a good
it
point.
indirectly also helped, keeping that fatigue from happening.
But it's just overall, I'm asking Star Wars, anything that has to do with Star Wars every year.
Listen, nothing is gonna hurt Star Wars. People need to stop saying, "Oh, it's gonna hurt Star Wars." It's not hurting Star Wars. It's not Star Wars.
it's going to hurt if the movies are bad.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but how many
Yeah.
have been bad? The only one that might be
Not
bad
yet.
is Solo.
I mean,
not
with
yet.
more movies, yeah. I mean, with more movies, it's just more percentage
eventually
of
something's
being
gonna
bad
be bad.
movies, you
Yeah,
know?
I mean,
You can't bat 100 every time, you know.
when we get there. We get there.
I mean,
It's
the
kind
last
of-
one that you saw that you were like in the middle, I think.
No,
A
I
lot
love
of people
Solo.
were like,
People
it's
were. I love
bad, and
Solo,
some
yes.
people were, oh,
I
you
have
were in
have
the
criticism
side, but-
of it, but I really liked it. But it still sold incredibly. I mean,
Well, I mean, it's gonna sell, but eventually, if
that's
That
what I'm saying.
keeps
They're
happening,
not
I
going
think people are
anywhere.
gonna
They're
fall
not
out of
going
it.
anywhere.
Yeah, that's a good point. That I don't think people really think of that. Like, nothing bad can happen. You know, just more movies. But like, yeah, if a movie is bad, that taints a name.
just,
you know, it
just
ruins
look
a
at
reputation.
fucking the DC movies, dude.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
different. They never were good.
I
Man
mean, it
of
depends
Steel
what you
was
consider.
okay.
If you consider
I mean,
Nolan part of DC universe,
Yeah,
but,
I'm assuming like the current DC universe. I'm not talking the Nolan verse.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Wonder Woman was probably the best one, right? We get
Yeah,
agree on
but
that.
even that wasn't. It was.
I mean,
good,
it
not
wasn't
great.
It was
great,
the best
but it was
one, but yeah, it was the
best
most
one out of
it
it.
was a solid movie.
I liked Man of Steel. I don't know why people talk shit about Man of
I
Steel.
liked it
I
too.
didn't think it was the greatest, but I thought it was
I
a very,
mean-
very solid.
The only one that I could disagree. I mean, the only one that I really dislike is Suicide Squad. That one's just bad.
Yeah,
They tried
I
so
thought
much
I liked
stuff
it
and-
when I first saw
and
it in the
put
theater, and then I
everything in
thought
there
more
together
about it,
and-
and I'm like, it's just. Ugh.
Oh man,
Right, what a
But
wacky
yeah,
movie.
Man of Steel. I thought it was so cool. With like, it was basically just a Dragon Ball Z episode at the end of the end of the movie. I thought it was so
that's
cool.
true.
Yeah, it was solid. There were two things that like annoyed me. Why he couldn't save his father, which was the
That was
stupidest
stupid.
reasoning
That
ever.
was stupid. That was.
Superman. I know you could do that. You could save him faster than light, and still, what you're gonna let your dad die because you can't explain to people. Like, okay, that's not really.
I
a
thought
good
that
reason.
was pretty dumb.
Yeah, how little does he love his
Poor-
dad? You know that he's like.
Like if he just
TV
if his dad had just died and he saw it, like it's because Kevin Costner gave him the nod of don't do it. That's what made it stupid. If it was just it happened and it was like Clark like froze in the moment, that'd be
Yeah,
totally different.
yeah.
It'd be totally different. But it's like Pa Kent was saying no, don't do it. That was dumb. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, and like I don't know, and then the classic, the second thing, Zack Snyder zoom-ins everywhere.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Rewatch that movie and just try counting every time it goes from wide shot, zoom in, like just to follow it. You know, like if there's any.
So
if
do
there's
you think
any-
these rumors of him being fired
meteor-
from Justice League are true?
Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know.
I
think
just
it's-
had just assumed it had to do with the whole thing with his daughter, which we won't get into. It's a personal thing, but I assumed that's why he left the production is because of the thing with his daughter. But now we're hearing rumblings that he was fired.
Yeah. Because I mean, was he fired before the thing with his daughter? Because
Well,
it
he was
was
fired
after.
after
It was
principal
after.
photography. It was after his daughter had passed. It was after principal photography, before the editing stage, which is where Joss Whedon stepped in.
that's a weird play. I mean, but once his
I don't know if Joss
daughter-
Whedon did any reshoots though.
Once his daughter died, didn't he quit? Just like he didn't quit, but didn't he leave then? So I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I thought that's why he had left, but now we're hearing rumors that he was fired.
I don't know. That's such a weird.
I don't think he was fired, dude. After that, I don't think that.
I mean, he already wants to leave. You know, he's taking time off. You really have to fire the guy too. I think it's a weird.
Well, what I'm saying is it might have
Think
came off as he
business-wise.
stepped down, but it might have been him. I don't know. Whatever. It's irrelevant, I guess.
I don't think he
we'll
got
see.
fired. Then.
DC
It's
movies
interesting,
won't be
yeah.
good until they have a clear vision, and I don't think they have a clear vision. Because now we're hearing Batfleck
They
is going
should,
to be retiring, and it's going to be Jake Gyllenhaal
Call
now.
Nolan
what
and
the
be like,
fuck?
"Hey, how you doing? Hey, how about you get a nice
The problem with
briefcase
Chris
of
Nolan
money?"
is that he's not going to do all the alien shit. He's going to want it super serious. And that's you can't
Oh, I
have
know.
Nolan do
That's
that
what I'm
universe.
saying. Like, go back to that. Give me more.
But then you can't have anyone other than Batman.
Do you think
like,
Nolan
I
will
want
come
Batman,
back?
dude.
Do you think Nolan will come back to superheroes?
Nah,
I
I
feel
don't
like
think
he's
so.
done. He's done.
He's done.
I mean,
He cannot top that masterpiece, dude. That trilogy, dude. No one.
Dark
probably
Knight
will.
Rises was not a masterpiece, but
I say trilogy.
the trilogy was great. Yeah.
it's more of a duology to me. But that's another discussion
Shut
for
up.
another day.
I think I'm interested to see what he does after Dunkirk, though. That's for
Tell
sure.
me any other movie that tops superhero movie that tops one of those three.
From a filmmaking standpoint, like purely just filmmaking, like not like did it do a service to the original
I'm not
character from the
saying
comics. From a
yeah,
pure
just
filmmaking perspective, yes.
a film.
Dark Knight is
film.
the best superhero movie.
Exactly.
I have a huge soft spot for the 3 Captain America movies. I know that people don't like them for whatever reason.
It blows my mind why people don't like First Avenger. It's so weird.
Like it's such a good movie, and it was Joe Johnston. I mean, he's
okay
the
movie.
guy that invented Boba Fett. Like, I thought it was such a good timepiece. And then Winter Soldier is amazing. Like why is that not higher up on
amazing.
people's
It's
lists?
okay.
No,
Winter
Winter
Soldier I like
Soldier
less than
was
First
was
Avenger.
fantastic.
Amazing.
And then I liked Civil War a lot more than other people did because people wanted it to be Avengers.
watched that
and I
again
didn't want it to be
on,
Avengers. I
Netflix.
wanted it to just be Tony and
what'd you think?
and Steve.
So I started watching it again. I didn't finish it because I just fell asleep.
But you've seen it already.
Oh, I seen it. Yeah,
Yeah.
It starts really slow, in my opinion. All the political stuff they're going into. And
See, but that's why I like it. Like, it's
See, but
No,
it's a
I think
Captain
that's
America
important.
movie.
I think
It's
that's
not
really cool
a
because
Avengers movie.
Yes, it is cool, but if you go back to the other ones, this one's a little bit. This one's just different because of that. Because you get into the the political stuff,
But Winter Soldier was a political thriller. Like,
Yeah,
but there was a lot
Civil
more
War.
action at the beginning, dude. Instead of just them talking and trying to figure out.
I mean, hold
shit.
on. Civil War did start off with an action scene. Like that was the cat. Like
yeah, with crossbones. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And the whole scene with what's his name, Falcon's little fucking drone.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of talking.
Is that or something else where right? Captain America catches a grenade and shoves it in a tank. That happens in that film, or is that something else?
I think
No,
he
and he
hits it
covers
with a shield. Or
Oh,
there's
not
another one.
something
He
else.
hits it with a shield and it goes into the window and it blows up like a floor in the building.
There's something in some badass situation where someone like catches a grenade and throws it into can't it be Walking Dead and puts it in like the tube of a tank and then it blows up. I don't know if that's wrong.
Oh, you're probably
But you
just
know
thinking
it's
First
from-
Avenger.
That's
We're
Fury.
getting in the weeds of it though.
But yes,
movie Fury.
movies aside, Miguel, you had a topic you wanted to bring up?
Oh yeah. So I'm sure you guys have heard it before, I'm sure, but I would like to know what you guys think. If in this generation, before we end up dying, aliens come and visit, what would happen to mainly religion and just people overall and what they think? Because I think religion will probably crumble because they wouldn't be able to explain it at
You would be
all, and
surprised.
people would just lose
God
faith.
put them there. God put them there.
Yeah, get that fuck. Okay.
I'm not saying I
Anyway.
agree. I'm saying that's what happened.
Yeah, they're gonna say that, but it's like, so what? Why doesn't the Bible say that they existed?
Go find some passage that they'll
Oh, I
reinterpret
know.
as alien.
Which is, we could go to a religion. I'm not a religious guy.
So
but-
let's just lay it out. If we're talking about religion, let's lay it out. I am an atheist. Miguel, you are an
Same.
atheist. Jeffrey, are you an atheist?
I'm
sort
a
of
less
Jewish, or are you
religious.
fully Jewish?
I come from an Orthodox Jewish background, and I'd say I'm a less religious Jew than most. But
that's another
and
topic
then-
we could get into.
and then I'd
religion
probably
just-
prescribe
That's
the
for another
classic
day.
agnostic opinion towards God. I'm not gonna say one way or the other. I think both are pretty. You can't really. How could you definitively say one way or the other? I don't think there's any proof. If God
Yeah,
exists.
that's why I don't believe in it. It's like, I
But-
need proof. Show me.
I know, but that doesn't necessarily cancel out the existence, you know.
All right, so let's get back to aliens before we get into.
Yeah.
But
all
aliens,
weird
I think
stuff.
I think it depends on how they approach us. Is it
Do they just zap us? Or we all
But
die?
how?
Yeah,
So-
if it's a war of the world situation where they're attacking us, I don't think that does anything to religion. I think
I
that
will
could
be
just
dead
like
before we can talk about it.
Um,
If they come in and attack us,
right? You think there would be any war?
Oh, we wouldn't even fucking have a chance. Are you kidding me? We'd be fucking like this dead if they wanted to.
What if it's just a Death Star laser and the Earth just explodes?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could see something up top and they're showing it and fucking live streaming and everything, and then like, we're dead. That's it. I mean,
Or it's like that Halo Reach trailer where it's like the Covenant are just coming down and glassing the
and
fucking
just
planet.
yeah, dude, we wouldn't have a shot, dude, at all. If they
Yeah,
come in
I
and
would.
attack.
I would like to think that we are sophisticated enough to at least see something coming.
Well,
I
I'm
don't know
sure
whether or not
we'll
we'd
see
be able
it,
to
but the thing is,
brace for it,
would the
but
government say anything?
probably
No.
not.
No, 100% not. Yeah.
I'm sure we'll discover it, like actual people, like they're looking in the stars or whatever, and they'll see something, but it'll probably be too late for like the regular people. But
Yeah.
the government, I'm sure they have fucking alien stuff in Area 51 or whatever whatever they want to call it.
I mean, Tom DeLonge is sure of it.
Dude, I don't even. Can Tom DeLonge be a future topic?
Yeah.
Like,
I
we-
think you say
that's-
future guest. I'm like, ooh, let's do it.
But let's just say they come in peacefully, right? They land and they're trying to fucking make peace or whatever and whatever. Would people be okay with it, or would people like try to rebel or attack?
I
Oh,
think
we would
I
definitely shoot it. We would definitely shoot it out of the sky.
Not shooting, but
think so?
arrest them. Arrest. I could. I don't know. That's a classic movie thing. If they show up and then somehow there's some communication going on.
Because I could see some countries like China maybe attacking Russia. I don't think the U.S. would. I think they will be in standby, just ready.
Not even
To see
attacking,
what
but
happens?
just detaining. You know, like. All right, we don't know what you are.
I mean-
yet. let's put you somewhere safe. Like we're not.
I don't think that
we're not
will
angry
happen,
at you.
dude. I think it would be they will probably just kill us if they wanted to, dude. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
no,
that-
if they- yeah.
It's like if they land and we're trying to detain them, they're not gonna they're gonna be like, get the fuck out of here. They're just gonna shoot whatever they
Like,
want to shoot.
motherfucker,
or-
I flew across fucking galaxies to get here.
Yeah,
You're not
dude,
putting me
they
in handcuffs.
have a lot more power than we do.
I mean, source
So,
would
but
use
do we
reference
all-
as a Mass Effect. The first time we were fucking around in space, the Turians started attacking us, and then like we had a war, and then it ended. You know, like there was an armistice.
It's like
I think
That
that
is
would
true.
be interesting. That if we're equal, if they're equal to us in terms of like, oh, they're just alien looking.
They're
We
not
did find the
equal,
first mass
just
relay
because they-
on the moon, right?
What?
Or was it Mars?
What's that?
Did we find the first mass relay from Mars or from on the moon?
The mass relay is by Pluto.
No, but when we found it though, like when we discovered it,
I think it was
like the
where-
tech for it, not the actual relay itself.
I don't
think
think,
it was
we
Mars.
colonized Mars at the time. I think that came.
You
I
guys
gotta
still
go.
talking
I
about
gotta
the
go
video
replay
game,
Mass
right?
Effect.
I'm not
I gotta
sure.
go
Yeah,
replay
Mass
Mass Effect too.
Yeah, come on, man.
Mass Effect's cool.
We're
Mass Effect-
able to see
Mass
Pluto.
Effect is
I
like
mean,
there's
come
a
on.
lot of really
In
cool
Mass
nerdy
Effect
science shit
lore-
in Mass Effect.
In 2007,
It's a
they
game.
said like in
It's a
2014,
game.
like when the game came out, like 2015 or something, SpaceX would do something. I forgot what it was, but I think it was like almost correct. Like the in-game
That's crazy.
prediction of what SpaceX would do. But
Yeah, so let's end this topic by me asking this question. We all believe in aliens, correct?
Yes,
Um,
I believe
There's got to be something else in the
there's
universe.
something.
There's got to be
Yeah.
something.
Let's
else
not
in the
call it
universe.
aliens, but there is something out there.
Even
yeah,
if it's
I
just
believe so.
bacteria growing on another planet, there's no way that there's
There-
no.
Yeah,
that's
life.
why I
The
think
question
worst
is
case
there
is we
life
find
somewhere
some-
else? That's the question, probably. They were asking.
So I'm saying maybe
aliens.
not sentient life, but
Yeah. That's a
Yes,
cla-
I
I
think
forgot
there
what
is.
there's a quote like that like I'm not afraid if there's something out there in the universe. I'm more afraid if we're alone in the universe or something. Like that's a cool one. I'm pretty sure like a big guy said that, like a Stephen Hawking type guy.
I think there is life somewhere else.
Big guy.
there's got to
In
be.
the
There's
universe.
no way Earth is the only rock in the entire universe with living
And
life.
yeah, we're
Whether or
probably
not
gonna
it's
find it
sentient
with some
life, and who knows,
BS.
it could be
Snail.
similar to humans. You know what I mean? Like everyone thinks of these aliens as like these fucking giant head, giant eyeballs, like gray skin. They could look like us. You never know. I mean, I don't think they're. I'm not saying yes or no. I'm saying it could be.
That's the funny thing in Dragon Ball, which in the first couple episodes when like the Saiyans and like Vegeta and Raditz come to the planet, and like they're being reported on news. It's like aliens come down to the race, and like everyone refers to them as aliens, but they just look exactly like Goku and the guys. And it's like, I guess, yeah, they are aliens, you know? Like, alien has a literal definition, you know? We use
Kal-El is an alien.
immigrants as well. But, you know, it's interesting that, like, alien could be any type of character.
So yeah,
It's
so
funny.
my topic's a little bit more lighthearted. Do you want to say one last thing, Miguel?
No, it's fine. We could. It's funny that we started. I wanted to get more into the religion stuff with aliens, and we just like went around it because we didn't want to touch it.
What do you ask a question? What do you mean?
No, I mean, would religion just?
Well, I said what I think. I think that religion will find an excuse in their respective.
Yeah, I believe that as well.
So
Scriptures.
that
will explain it away.
Unless
That's
they show
interesting.
something that is
but you would think people would buy it. That's the other thing.
Dude, people are desperate for explanations, and when there's made up stuff that sounds kind of sort of accurate, they will believe it.
And I think the only way to truly debunk religion is if the aliens do something that like a god could do, you know, like if they just create.
I mean,
matter
they
or
got
something.
here.
But then they could be the god of that said religion. So
Yeah, exactly. No,
It's-
that's what I'm saying. If they could prove to themselves that
So what
they,
religion's gonna be now? They're that say that there are the god, even though because they just travel. I mean, we could travel
isn't
somewhere.
that a huge? Isn't that a huge
See,
thing
there's
about
there's
the
a thing.
ancient
Let's
Egyptian
just say
religions?
that let's just say we get the technology in the next couple of years to actually travel somewhere else, so another galaxy, and we find life, and we drop there. Are they gonna think that we're God?
Probably. The Ewoks
That's
thought
so
Princess Leia was a goddess, or they thought C-3PO was their god.
I would like to think that we are of higher intelligence than just to blindly believe anyone that drops onto our.
Dude, we literally have to
Dude.
lock up Tide Pods.
We have what?
We literally have to lock up Tide Pods in retail stores.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
fuck.
You sound so defeated, dude. It's hilarious.
Yeah, they are eating Tide Pods. They definitely are eating Tide Pods.
Fucking A.
Okay.
All right, so my
And,
topic's
and,
a
and,
little.
that, and that ends that discussion.
Yeah, so my topic's a little bit more
Would
lighthearted.
aliens debunk religion? Humans eat Tide Pods. But yeah, what's your topic?
How do I want to word this? What were your first memories of the first time or a couple times that you got drunk?
Ooh, good question.
Or
I got
or to explain it a little better, I remember my first beer.
The thing is, I don't.
I mean, there's a picture of me
remember the first beer.
getting my first beer and being drunk. I was like 5 years old, so I don't know.
All right, like the first time you got drunk, we were boys.
The first, yeah, it must have been some high school party, right? Probably.
Like, you're saying drunk, or just like your first drink?
No, like the first time you got drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, I really can't remember the first drink.
Or just
can
give
imagine,
good,
like,
or
it's
just
so
give good stories of when.
yeah,
you
yeah, I
were-
can imagine an early drink. No, I'm just like wondering why that is. Like, I can't really pinpoint the first drink. But yeah, no, it's classic early, like 10th grade shit. Like just going to like a, my parents aren't home, come over, type party. I didn't get really wasted then, like. I guess because I was aware, like, oh shit, this is my first time. Don't overdo it, like my first like party atmosphere. Yeah, I don't
Have
really
you? Okay, let me. Have you been drunk to the point that the next day you wake up, you feel it?
Yeah, but that was. What do you mean, like don't remember, like blackout drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like I
Hungover.
guess like later on,
Oh, tell us about that.
All right, so let me. I'll start with mine. So the first time I ever got
Your-
drunk,
Hit it.
my best friend Mike, his parents were away for the weekend at Atlantic City, and my other friend Brandon, he had an older brother that was old enough to buy liquor. We had him buy us a bottle of vodka. Now we gave him $20, and he gave us a bottle of Dubra. Now looking back on it, I realize there's a little bit of a discrepancy for how much money we gave him versus what the bottle we got back was. So that's, we got terrible, shitty vodka. It's basically like cooking vodka, and so we have this bottle of Dubra, and it's Brandon, Mike, other Mike, Tyler, me. So it's 5 of us, and we're in Mike's basement. He had like one of those basement bedroom type situations where like half of the basement was like his bedroom, and then the other half was like a kitchen. And so we're playing. We're trying to figure out like how we want to go about it because no one bought like soda or anything to mix it with. Like we all got there and we're like, oh, let's go, and then we're all
so
like,
you guys
fuck, no
drinking
one bought
straight.
soda. Yeah, we're like, yes, we got there and we're like, fuck, no one bought like Sprite or anything. So we got
How
to do
old
it
you
straight.
guys?
We were seniors in high school, so we were like 17 or 18, and then
Yeah.
there was a kid that was a year younger, so he was either 16 or 17, and then there was another kid that was a year younger than that, so he was either 15 or 16.
Interesting play.
So it was my friends.
Age range.
It was me and my friend Mike and Brandon, and then Brandon's younger brother Tyler, who is a year younger than us, and then our other friend Mike. He was the one that was like the youngest of the three or the five. So
All right, word.
we decided we're gonna play quarters to start drinking because we can't figure out any other way to start drinking. So like all of us like no one wants to do a shot, no one wants to do the first shot. So we decided to play quarters. And if you don't know what quarters is, it's so you line up cups. Or you line up a cup, and then you have to flick a quarter off the floor and bounce it into the cup. If you make it, you don't got to take the shot. Whoever misses for that round has to take a shot. I made every single round.
A good way to get drunk. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I somehow made every shot for the 4 rounds that we played before.
Really?
Once we did that, I just started drinking. But
That's funny.
but yeah, like I was actually like I was almost like annoyed because I was like, fuck, like everyone else is getting wasted. I want to drink. So we did that. And Tyler he's the younger brother of my best friend who's my age. He misses on the first round and he's like walking over and my friend Brandon starts yelling at him as Tyler was ready to do it. He's like whatever, like I got to do what I got to do. And Brandon's yelling at him. He's like, "You want to play with the big boys, you got to take your shots." And Tyler's like, "Okay." And then he just takes the shot and just does it. And like it was no big deal. So we do that and then we play 4 rounds of it and then we're like, "Fuck this." So we all just start drinking. Like we're just doing straight shots at this point. Again, mind you, Dubra vodka. So it was terrible. So we're all getting drunk.
Yeah, but at that point, you guys had no clue, probably.
We didn't.
Yeah,
it was one of
I
those
feel like
things
younger,
where
you
we're
could
like,
tolerate shitty
this is
alcohol.
fine. We're fine. Because we didn't know how long it took to kick in. So we finished. I don't know. We didn't finish the bottle, but like when we finished drinking, we're like, all right, well, let's play some Xbox or something. So my friend Mike, the one whose house we're staying at, he has 2 Xboxes and 2 TVs set up. One of us, so this is how I knew it kicked in. One of us is playing an Xbox controller on one TV, but the controller's for the other Xbox, and vice versa. So one person was playing the bigs, thinking they were playing Halo 3. The other one was playing Halo 3, thinking they were playing the bigs. And somehow we were still getting... you could tell that we didn't know because we were doing weird, erratic stuff. But every once in a while, like they would hit a ball, or like you would get like... not a kill, but like you would like run forward and look like you actually knew what you were doing in Halo. So it started with that. And then Mike and Tyler and I, like Mike whose house it was, we go in the back room and he has like this freezer in the back of the basement. And we're hunting for food. We're fucking starving. And we're young, so it's not we don't have cars, so it's not like we could drive to McDonald's or anything. So we're searching for food. He's got all these TV dinners and shit in the freezer because his grandmother like stockpiles that shit, almost like a World War II bunker. And Tyler and I find this giant thing of ice cream. It's like this big. And Tyler's like, "Oh my God, we found ice cream." We turn to Mike. I'm like, "Mike, look what we found." And Mike's like, "I don't want this shit." And he throws it straight at Tyler, right in the head. Tyler fucking falls to the ground. He's like, "What the fuck?" So that happens. Then, for some reason, there's this container of it's like chocolate chips, but they're peanut butter. Like peanut butter chocolate chips. We find that. And so everyone just starts like taking handfuls out of it, just eating these fucking peanut butter chips. And we go back in the other room. The youngest of all of us, he's like starting to really get wasted because he did not pace himself at all. And we apparently, while we were in the other room, he just started taking shots again. So we all kept like eating these fucking peanut butter chips. And like we're drunk, so we're dropping them everywhere. They keep falling on the couch. So everyone keeps thinking Mike threw up these peanut butter chips in the couch. And we're like, what the fuck's going on? So... after that, my friend Mike had this poster of like these 2 porn stars. I don't remember who they were. I mean, they were like clothed, but it was like they were porn stars. And
What's house is this? 2 Xboxes, 2 TVs, porn
Dude.
posters everywhere.
he was like that one friend where like you went to his house all the time because his house was lit. So he has like this poster.
Are the posters naked?
No, they had clothes on. They had like a bikini on or something, but they were porn stars though. And so we bet Tyler that he wouldn't go run up to the poster and hump the wall where the poster was. So he ran up to it and started doing it, and he knocked the poster down. Mike's like, "What the fuck's going on?" So then in the midst of this, Brandon stands up. He's the one that like he's the other one that's like our age, and he's just like, "Let's go run down the street in our underwear." And everyone's like, "What?" And he's like, fuck it, I'm doing it. So he runs, he takes his pants off. He's got boxers on. And he just runs out the back. There's like bill corridors at the back.
You guys are
He
such
runs
high
out
school
the
kids. It's so funny.
And we're all just like, we're not going to not do it, I guess. So we're like literally just running down the street in our boxers. And like no one caught us and nothing happened. And then we ended up getting back. And then the usual happened after that, where the youngest kid drank way too much. He's blackout, throwing up in the bathroom. Tyler and I are trying to sleep on a half-inflated air mattress. And then in the midst of the youngest kid blackout throwing up, the other Mike is also in there with him because he's like taking care of him. And the lights are off in the bathroom. One of them's in the shower. The other one's hugging the toilet. And they're singing Chiodos at like 5 in the morning. Nice. And so that was the first time
That's
I
a
got drunk.
music band, by the way, if anyone doesn't know.
Yeah, that was like a late 2000s screamo band. But yeah, so that was the first time I ever got drunk. It was dumb.
Oh, that was the first time you ever got drunk. That's cool.
How many times have you been drunk?
Me? Yeah. I mean, a lot.
Like drunk, not like little tipsy, just like drunk. Cause I've been twice. Yeah, twice.
I've been blackout drunk.
That I'm like
3 times.
Yeah. Okay.
Another one. So this is a quick story. I won't go into the specifics of it. But the same friend, Mike, whose house we were at, he turned into a big stoner. Like he would rather smoke than drink. Like at this point, like in the story.
So now, what about the porn post? Are the porn posters still up, or have those changed?
No, that's long gone. That's been gone for like 10 years.
Now there's just a ball.
I think it fell down that day and just never went back up. So
the motherfucker's humping it.
No, he's actually a big sports fan. He's got like what are they called? The big head like sticker, the wall stickers. He's got like all kinds of sports players and stuff. He's a huge Lakers fan, huge Falcons fan. But yeah, so he turned into he's not even really a stoner, quote unquote, because he's not like, he doesn't like reggae and like shit. Like he's just he smokes. You know what I mean? He's just a normal dude that smokes a lot. And so I didn't smoke. I don't really smoke. I'm not against it. I just would rather drink. But I was like, we're trying to figure out I want to drink while he's smoking, so we're like, let's find a stupid way of doing it together. So I'm like, I will slam this bottle of Jack Daniels for as long as you can hit off of your bong, which was the worst decision I ever made in my life because he took like a straight 45-second rip off his bong, and that's the first time I was ever blackout drunk.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. That is so. Wait, so you drank as long as he was hitting?
I had the bottle turned upside down for as long as he was ripping off his bong.
Why would you'd kill yourself?
Dude, it's the first time I ever blacked out. It was stupid.
It
was so stupid.
Yeah, no, those are crazy stories. I'm definitely never.
I got a story.
Yeah, go hit me with the story.
If my stories of being blacked out is just you drink, you get a little too much, and just fucking knock the fuck out, or
I mean, those were like the craziest stories I have.
So I mean, it's both of the times. That was it. A little hangover, and that was it. But I got a story of one of my boys that. Have you guys seen anyone being so fucked up that you wake up and you take your shit on yourself?
Yikes.
And you're still drunk.
Yikes.
And you're still drunk the whole day
on
after.
Himself?
Yeah, he shit it on himself.
I never seen
and
that.
He was still drunk the whole next day. Not a hangover. He was drunk.
That's like some workaholic shit. That's some shit I never seen before.
So we started with we were like just drinking in the house, and good thing it was in my house because goddamn, but we're just drinking tequila like shots.
It was his house?
Ooh. It was my other boy's house.
Oh yeah.
And we were just taking shots of tequila, and at that time I used to drink a little bit more so I could hang. Yeah, because I don't drink anymore. So, but we're taking shots, and this guy, and I remember why we started. Like we were playing a game. I remember what it was, but he was losing all the time. He was drinking and drinking and drinking, and got to the point that we were like, "Hey man, you could do it, man! Just chuck the whole bottle," because he was pretty much almost done with the whole bottle.
What was it, Patron?
No, it was Cazadores.
Oh my god!
And so he just started drinking that thing, dude, and we just pushed him like to do it.
You're terrible. That's fucked up.
Yeah, we are.
Tequila of all things. Oof.
Tequila,
definition
dude.
of
and just straight with a little bit of limon, but at the end we were doing that, and dude,
I actually like tequila straight, but I can't do
Oh,
a lot
I
of
do
it.
too, but not a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't do no. Tequila's
We
the only
went to
thing
sleep-
that'll fuck me up in moderation.
Oh yeah. We went to sleep. I went down. I woke up. You know, I was fine. I went downstairs.
Trick is you got to
To the
take 2
basement.
Advil and drink 4 cups of water,
Oh no, that
and then
wasn't gonna work.
slam a red Gatorade in the morning.
No, dude.
That's my
I woke
hangover
up.
trick.
We smelled like shit.
Oh no.
I thought they were just farting or something.
Nice.
And then we're like, "Hey man, wake up, man. We need to go." He was out. I mean, he was like, he was acting. He was drunk, dude. And we try to pick him up, and like a little piece of shit fell out of his pants.
Oh my god.
God.
What the
No.
fuck?
So at that point, we all were like, "Oh, dude, he took a shit."
Fuck.
Like,
As-
oh.
I
as
was
you
not
would say,
expecting
as you
this
would
when I
say.
brought this topic up.
So we just like carry him towards the fucking shower and just took his clothes off, and we're like try to
nice.
fucking like with cold water, like try to
Like try to get
I guess
him,
clean him,
sober
I
him
guess,
up or whatever.
because
Oh my god.
we're like cleaning them and just shit was coming
My
out still.
God.
Yikes. You
That
guys
is-
are good friends. I'll say
that
that.
is-
You guys are
that
good
is
I
friends.
mean,
way
at
more
least we
fucked up
try
than
it,
I ever
and then
could
we
have
took him to his sister came and picked him up, and he's like, "Guys, what the fuck you guys did to him?" He's
Oh,
like, "I don't know, man. He drank a little bit too much, I guess."
How
Dude,
old are you
and
guys?
and
How old
we
was
were
this?
like 18, 17.
Oh wow.
And
So-
good thing that his sister came and picked him up, because he just like, and one of my other boys helped him, so they like put him in his fucking room and just locked him, because he was drunk supposedly the whole day. His sister was like checking on him. He was still drunk the whole day. He was just sleeping the whole day.
That's insane.
And the next day after he woke up, he had the fucking biggest hangover of his life probably.
That's
So he was
wild.
drunk for a day and a half, bro.
Okay, so here's a couple questions.
It's hilarious.
Here's two questions for you. We'll do one each. First, what is like? Did you ever fuck with your friends while they were drunk? And 2, what is your hangover cure?
Meaning,
Because everyone has their own hangover cure. So I'll start with mine for fucking with your friends. Anytime Tyler and I, the kid from earlier, the younger, not the youngest one that was blackout, but the other, my best friend's younger brother, him and I, anytime we would drink, Brandon would fall asleep in the other room, and we would just fuck with him. Like, he wasn't drunk, but we were drunk, and we would just fuck with him. We would take shaving cream and spray it all like down his pant leg, and then we
Oh,
would like
meaning
put
fucking
shit in
like
his
that.
hair. Like, we would do stupid shit like that. Like have you ever fucked with your friends like in that kind of way?
like in that way,
Nah.
no.
Yeah, I never did any of. I'm not a prank guy.
Other than like walking towards them.
I put a
and just smack
chicken. I
them
put
in
a
the face or
chicken wing
something.
in Brandon's ass crack one time. That was funny.
A shit crayon?
What?
Wait, what?
What'd you
A
say?
chicken wing. I said I put a chicken,
Chicken
wing.
wing.
His
I
ass
thought
crack
a
was hanging
shit
out, so I
crayon.
stuck a
thought
chicken wing
shit
in it.
crayon was something.
See,
Like, we would just fuck with him.
Yeah, no.
I never did. Other
Uh,
than like walking around and just like smacking them in the head or something, or just when they're kind of
Yeah.
drunk.
No, but you never did like the shaving
But not-
cream
not-
shit or anything like
no,
that.
no,
dude.
never any.
Maybe I was just
thought
an
that
asshole.
was like kind of. Yeah, that's like a you were way too young, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I was just a dickhead. We did mustard in our friend Alvin's hair one time, and then he like woke up in the middle of the night and had this
my
legit
thing
demon
is
voice,
that-
and he was
Nah,
like,
you
"You
see,
guys
that's
are
a
gonna
messy
get it."
situation.
That was fucked up.
I'm anti-mess. I don't.
When
That was actually
when I
wasn't
was
me, that was
drinking
Tyler.
those. When I was drinking, like when I started drinking a lot more after I was 18,
Yeah.
I was hanging out with older, not older, but like in the 20s.
older than you.
Yeah, older than me, and like my girlfriend was at that point was like 4 years older, and I mean
So
we're
it was
obviously
a
gonna
little
fuck
bit
with
more of a
damn people
mature
like that.
crowd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would have got fucked with. And then
Oh yeah, and they
hangover-
never did. So I
Yeah,
mean,
so that's nice. And hangover cure, it's such a bitch answer, but it's like I never get hangover. Like I don't get the common. Like even if I've been blackout, I would wake up and it wouldn't be like, oh, noises are too much or the bright lights, like type hangover, you know. I might
I've
like
only had-
oversleep or something, but like really nothing long term.
yeah,
I guess
pretty much just
that's good.
oversleep for me, and maybe a Gatorade and eat something else fine.
So
Yeah.
I've only had one like total skull cracking hangover before, and it was the night that I told you about, where I did the Jack Daniels while my buddy ripped his bunk, The next morning, I had to go to my friend Donnie's house because I was trying out for band practice with them, and I wanted to kill myself. So my cure
I'm pretty
is
sure
before you go to bed, drink as much water as humanly possible. Like drink it like as much as you can stomach until you feel like you're gonna throw up, not from being drunk, but from the water. If you have it, take 2 Advils.
I hate that feeling. I hate the over water feeling.
But you will thank yourself for it later.
Yeah.
And then if you have Advil on you, take like 1 or 2 Advils.
Just
and
open the fucking faucet and just stay there for a while.
No, just fill like a plastic cup, drink it, fill it again, drink the whole thing. You know what I mean? And then the next morning, a must-have. Usually you want to have it ahead of time so you can have it nice and cold. Like buy it the night you know you're gonna be drinking, throw it in the fridge. 1 shot, all in 1 shot. Chug a red Gatorade. That's my thing. And then usually by like 1 o'clock,
do
you're
you
straight.
own a whole pack of red Gatorade? Where are you getting?
No, I'm saying you pick it up like that day. You're like, I'm gonna
yeah.
be drinking tonight. Let me
So,
go grab a Gatorade.
you had
way-
to
way
plan
before
out.
I got it. Yeah.
You need to plan it out, bro. You're like, I'm gonna get wasted.
Well, see, if I
tonight.
don't get it ahead of time, then I go straight to fucking CVS or whatever and grab one in the morning.
Yeah, I guess that's smart to plan. But, I mean, like, who knows if they get a hangover or not? You don't really plan on.
Yeah, I don't get them all the time. I mean, I only get. I don't really like hardcore drink anymore. The only time I ever do is like when my father-in-law will like he make like fucked up drinks, and we'll do that. But I mean, I kind of casually drink now in my older age.
Yes, and remember,
Your older age.
drink
All right.
responsibly,
Okay, old man.
kids. And,
Hey, listen,
yeah.
you cannot handle as much as you used to once you're like 24.
Oh, I know
I'm
that. That's why I
sneaking
don't
up
drink
on
that much.
Yeah, that's why I don't really either.
Always drink in moderation, kids. That's what I
Once
say.
in a while, a nice beer, cold beer,
An ice cold beer with the bros.
So, Jeffrey,
yeah.
are you gonna tell us your little story real quick, or you don't have one?
No, I mean, anytime I would get really fucked up, it would just pretty much just be. Yeah, I don't have any like oh, we were doing this competition or something, and then I got super drunk. And then it would just be like, it would either end up like someone or me or whoever drank the most just throwing up, and then everyone
Like the usual, yeah. Right.
I mean, I funny recently, the latest time I guess, when I was visiting my friend in Boston this summer, they started Snapchatting it. I'm like, oh, you guys are such assholes, which I guess is a total like millennial ass.
Yeah, it's like a generation
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit didn't exist back when I used to have those days.
Yeah,
Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I
Snapchat.
bet in your your Xbox situation, there's no social media or anything like that in terms of like posting.
We used to like
There
try
was
to record with the
MySpace, but
phone,
you couldn't do it from your
but
phone.
the
yeah.
phone was
Your
all
phone,
over the
yeah, your
place.
phone.
You couldn't even, like after you were checking the videos, like they didn't make sense.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Yeah.
'Cause
I
they're
mean,
all
even
over the
now,
place.
you get 60 frames, 4K, and all your prank and
You
hijink
fucking
videos.
Gen Zers.
The gent. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't go crazy. It's because normally my house is the
Vanilla.
place where shit's happening, and I don't want any of my shit to get ruined. So like,
Oh, so you're the guy that's like, oh,
I'm making sure. Yeah.
So you have the lit house then.
Yeah, more like the basement. Yeah. Why do you think I'm always having barbecues? But yeah, because I make sure motherfuckers aren't even drinking. Let it like not even if you're drinking. Make sure you're not eating potato chips while playing with my controllers.
You are a fucking bummer then.
Yeah. Well, you can watch something on Netflix. You don't have
You're
to.
one of
eat
those
and
guys,
play.
huh?
I'm good at getting my controllers dirty, so you could make a mess on my couch. Get out of here. But
You
yeah,
are not the
like-
friend whose house we would have went to back in the day.
Nope.
probably not. Yeah.
And so we're getting close to the hour mark. You guys want to bring anything else up? Any quick things to bring up towards the end of the episode? Anything happened this week? Any like weird, fucked up questions you want to ask? We're wearing a lot of
I
flannels
mean, we
lately.
could talk about the shooting, but I feel like that's so way over.
I don't want to. I don't want to. If we were going to talk about that, I'd want to give it time. I don't want to do that as
Exactly.
a quick thing.
But yeah, I think that's about it for this week. Where could people find us and the show?
So you
And
can find
spread it
this
and such.
show as well as our main PS Best Friends show, which is a PlayStation-oriented show. You find both of those on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, all that stuff. Not Spotify because it's a pain in the ass to get shit on Spotify. Sorry about that. But all other podcast services, you could just search for PS Best Friends. This is Cocktail Hour. PS Best Friends, again, PlayStation themed. You can also find us on Facebook. That is facebook.com/groups/PS Best Friends. And come join us there, chill out, talk about what your favorite games are. If you have any questions for us on the episodes, you can ask us questions for this episode that we'll talk about as well. You can also hit us up on Discord. We got a couple guys in there. Nathaniel Hicks was in there the other day. I actually jumped on some Fortnite with him on the voice channel, so that was fun. And also hit us up on Twitter at PSBF Podcast. And where can people find you guys?
You could find me on PSN and Brawl96 and Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Mr. Brawl96. But also, let us know in the wherever this is posted, whether if it's on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook. Just shoot a reply on what are your thoughts on aliens, or give us a solid drinking story, and we'll read it or not read it based on what you want next episode.
Yeah, let us know. And Miguel, where can people find you?
I would say my Twitter, but I don't know my Twitter handle
Awesome.
because I don't post anything
So,
on it.
follow Miguel at PSBF Podcast on Twitter.
Exactly.
All right, solid. And
All right.
you have it.
Yeah, this has been Cocktail Hour, episode 4. Thank you for joining us and hanging out and talking silly, shitting on ourselves stories and
That's another
aliens
good
and all that
topic.
good stuff. What's that?
Social media.
Yeah, maybe next
Like,
week.
because I'm not. Yeah, I'm saying for next
Dot.
week. Keep.
So a little bit of a primer for episode 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Good hype.
All right, so this again has been episode 4 of Cocktail Hour. We will catch you.
Hey, another thing, man. I forgot. Fuck, man.
And that's the cocktail
Just
episode
doing it to
4.
mess
Thank you
with
for
you, dude.
listening. Good night.
We'll catch you all next week.